This is what fun looks like. I'm gonna have fun destroying this knife. Get into it. Got another package today. Been waiting on this one for a couple months now, something like that. Let's see what we got here. All right. Ooh, okay. The Svix package. It's not a glossy package, it's more of a matte package. Looks like it's like almost stamped on there, but it's printed. And I thought it was glossy from the episodes of other people's reviews of these I saw, but it is more of a matte pink. I like that. A little touch of pink. Why not? Let's get in here and see what's going on. All right. We got a Svix warranty card. Cool. We got a couple of stickers. I like these. I love this. Little anime stickers. This is why Balisongs are so fun, man. I love what people are doing with the companies. Oh, and in a plastic bag here. Like I'm gonna eat a sandwich or something. And the Svix Gale V4 has the 4 steps, bushings, bronze washers. I love this blade style. The weight feels good. Oh man. And it's like lightly anodized inside the handle. Or I don't know if that's anodized or a heat treatment. I don't know, can you guys, let me try and see if you can see this. Can you see that? It's like almost a purple inside, like a rainbowy purple on the inside. Can you see that? That's cool. I love that. So fun. Channeled on the back side. Speed channels there. Sandwich design, which means it's together here, channeled, and then like a sandwich more up here. Cool. Digging this. So I just wanted to get the unboxing part. I'm gonna flip this around, play with it, see what the story is. Zen pins, the whole deal. Look at that. Right off the bat, looking awesome. So I'll come back with more information about it a little later. But there's the unboxing. Svix Gale V4. Cool. See you in a bit. That I've been doing with this Svix. And if I can do this, I'll show you how it'll work twice in a row. I do this basic little thing right here, throw it up, do a catch so it's an ice pick grip. But then from here, the fun part is the quick way back to regular. Rather than doing that, I just throw it up, pulling it, it spins up and lands. So, from ice pick. Okay, twice in a row. Oh, almost. All right, here we go, twice in a row. There you go. It can be done. So overall, it flips really good. Still getting used to some things. One thing I noticed, like on turning, having to get used to, I think it might be just that when I'm doing thumb rolls, that it's really thin here. And I actually kind of like that. Reverse bind the 8-ball. Ooh. Woof. Choker fan. It. Alright, well, after flipping this guy around a bit, having some fun with it, I gotta say I'm really enjoying it. People want to hear honest opinions about Bali songs and knives, and for me, I always get really excited when I get a new knife. But I can also tell when something's built well, when it's fun, what the quality is, what the materials are, and its performance. It feels built really well, it's super solid. No tap. Very little play there. But I've been flipping it a bunch. Got all that going on. The insides of these handles look really cool. They kind of glow in the right light. And I just think that's a really cool touch. I like the fun in this knife. I like the fun in the packaging. You can have fun with this. You like fun? Here it is. This is fun. But really, I do. They put their own little twist on it. And it's a great knife. It flips so good. Titanium handles. I haven't opened it up. From what it feels like bushings, phosphorus bronze washers. I like their little logo. An S and a V. Svix. Maybe there's somehow an X in there. I don't know. It's fun. I might try and find a way to just do a bite handle indicator like I like to do on these. Even though not totally necessary. It is a little sharp, like when it hits you at times, but there's nothing that's like uncomfortable about flipping this knife. It feels really good, slightly rounded on the spine. I really like the shape of this blade. I like the holes and the milling going on the blade. The weight is 4.3, almost 4.4 ounces. Don't know the blade steel, doesn't really matter. It's a trainer. I suppose it's probably something good. I could look up details on their website, but I'm just kind of flowing with this. The other thing is some of the differences of the Gale 3 or the earlier versions to the Gale 4. I'm not super familiar. This is the only Svix Gale knife I've owned. So I'm not going to get into all the differences, but I just do know that before there was only 3 jimpings on the handles, where now there's 4. And those jimpings go around into subtle little marks on the inside of the handles too, just to add a little bit more grip. I felt that I could feel that when I was doing different moves. One thing I can say about this knife, it kind of reminds me a little bit of this guy here, the Nautilus. And that's only in the way that the handles are shaped, right here especially. The way these get really thin, these get really thin here too. The Svix almost feels like they even get thinner than the Nautilus. But there's just something reminiscent to it, to this. But the weight is much heavier here than on the Nautilus. And the Nautilus is much longer as well. And these are G10 and aluminum, so completely different feel. I'm talking a very nuanced feel in the handles right here. That's something I could recognize it feeling like right here where my fingers are. And that same sort of thing reminds me of this knife here, the black Balisong Valkyria. I love this knife for flipping. See something there? Similar size. The Valk is a little shorter, but those handles are thin, similar to each other. Again, this is almost even thinner. And it took me a moment to get kind of used to that, doing some things, but I do like that. And that's the thing I enjoy about different Balisongs and trying different things out, is finding what fits for me and feels good, and appreciating the different things. It kind of leads you into new paths and into trying new things. That's really fun to me. So, what the hell? The thing I don't like about this knife, and here it is, I don't want to damage it when I drop it. It's such a nice knife. I'm gonna want to be flipping this in my shop where there's cement floors, and I know it's gonna happen. Like this guy, I flip the Nautilus all the time in my shop. And it's all dinged up, but strong as hell. For a light knife, the Nautilus is strong. This one's gonna hit a little harder and clank, and it's gonna make me sad when I mess it up. But it's gonna happen, because I'm gonna use this thing. I'm gonna try and keep it nice for as long as I can, but right now that's the only con I can see. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun destroying this knife and flipping the hell out of it. Svix makes a really cool, awesome knife. Fun packaging, fun knife to flip. I just got it earlier today and, sat there and flipped it for several hours. The sound of this is really nice. It's like a good sounding wind chime. Kind of rings like the Squid Trainer V4 does, but different. A different sound, more chimey. The clack part, it's a nice little clack. I really like that ring. I've heard people say they don't like the ring or it's too ringy or that. I think it sounds nice. If you don't like Balisongs that have a ring to them, then probably don't get this knife, because it rings. Alright, we've been listening to this, Creepxotiica, swinging sounds from beyond the nether regions. A great San Diego band from where I'm at here, friends of mine. They put on a great show. Look at these guys. Really great music, really cool, creepy, exotica music. Creepxotiica. Take a look at clear vinyl. There's an insert. Great picture with some words about the recording. You guys ever get a chance to see these guys, if they ever happen to tour through your town, or you come to San Diego and you have to get a chance to see Creepxotiica play a show, I would definitely recommend going for sure. Good music. All right, you guys, this is Damn Right I Got Knives signing out. I appreciate you guys. Adios, amigos. Take it easy.